The Dark Knight is on the warpath after Nightwing was nearly fatally wounded in the previous issue. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop into the pages of Batman number 56 and find out for ourselves, shall we? Alrighty then, so as we join the comic, we check on in with the shooter KGBeast. After pulling off what might have been his biggest job in history, where does he go? Well, to the home of his drunken, abusive father, of course. Really, Beast, you pull off this major crime and then you decide to crash at your parents' place. I'm pretty sure I've seen guys on Cops do the same thing and they always get arrested in the end. Batman is hitting the streets and hitting it hard back in Gotham to try and find anyone who might know anything about the shooting. He goes after the gun seller first, and then the gun seller ends up going through a window first. Tracking KGBeast is going to be difficult. He's a professional, he knows how to disappear. He's also decided to ditch his bright, flamboyant costume, which I'm sure for Batman is going to make him even harder to track and pick out from a crowd. Batman is, however, more motivated than ever before to hunt this guy down, and even Alfred is stoking the fires of his rage right now after what happened to their adopted son, Dick. Why Batman is so desperate he even ends up going to Bronze Tiger, one of my favorite underrated characters who should really be getting more play. Together they fight a group of ninjas, and Tiger tells Batman that KGBeast is an outsider even amongst the DC Universe's most deadly assassins and hired guns. He was trained by some of Mother Russia's most deadliest fighters, who are all dead now themselves because, well, Beast killed them after learning everything they had to teach. Beast is also still nursing a major grudge against Batman for making him chop off his own arm in their first meeting. Hey look, Tom King does pay attention to continuity. Tiger is able to point Batman though in the last direction you would expect. Apparently KGBeast knew, worked for, and studied under Kanto of the New Gods, proving that Tom King is also a fan of just making stuff up on the fly. I guess he was still in a New Gods headspace after writing Mr. Miracle. Kanto threatens to do to Batman what they did to that one guy in Bone Tomahawk, and seriously, if you haven't seen Bone Tomahawk, you should totally see Bone Tomahawk. Batman manages to slip this literal space god's death trap because, well, he's frickin' Batman, and Batman do what he want. Now back over with KGBeast and his father, their conversation takes a turn. You wonder, why was Anatoly willing to hang out with his dad when it seems like he hates him so fully completely? And well, this is where things get interesting. You see, it turns out KGBeast killed his mother, his brothers and sisters, but he could never kill his father because he loved him too much, and his dad hates his son for not being able to kill him because he thinks it makes him weak. Beast absolutely agrees with his father and murders him right there, thinking that he needs to be as strong as humanly possible if he's ever going to defeat a rampaging and rage-fueled Batman. And how determined is Batman, by the way, to get revenge on this guy? Well, he treks across the Siberian tundra during wintertime, a feat to which, if you know your war history, has literally brought empires to their knees single-handedly just so he can get a shot at the guy who shot Nightwing. And so that was Batman number 56, everybody, and overall I gotta say I actually kind of enjoyed this issue. Oh sure, there's a lot of Tom King-isms that still turn me off. Clumsy and human dialogue, of course, being a recurring theme, but there's also other stuff I enjoyed. I think KGBeast might actually be Tom King's best re-envisioned villain, mainly because he remembers just enough of the character's Wikipedia article so that continuity hounds like me will be happy, but he also knows that it's a character no one really cares about, so he's free to invent whatever he wants. I've also complained in the past 50-odd issues of this series it felt like Batman was a backseat player in his own book, but here he actually has motivation, he has direction. He's feeling big, tangible, relatable emotions. Oh sure, that emotion might be anger and that might be easy, but still it's something, and credit where credit is due. Overall, I'd give this one a 7.5 out of 10.
Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out some of these other videos I have available from the channel. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I'm doing next. And hey, if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you might also want to check out my Patreon link down in the description. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and content before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month. I would really appreciate it. And until next time everyone, I've been Cape Joel, and I will continue to be making comic book videos that smack of greatness. Bye bye everyone.